Music is a joy to us, and it is fun for us to perform it. And that's really what we're trying to translate to the public, too. Not only through the music we play, but through the presentation of it.
It's a relationship with the audience that gives me the joy and the thrill. And we use music to make that relationship, but also we use, I think, a whole sense of theater, a whole total package of presentation.
Every time we go on stage, we're competing with a hockey game across the town and television that's happening that night. So we have to be conscious of our competition.
We played in an orchestra. We've all had some orchestral experience. The quintet is more autonomous. We have a chance to be our own leaders. We have a chance to be our own music directors. And in an orchestra, you're just a sideman. You're doing what the management and what the conductor tells you. And we are the management and we are the conductors. So we're doing what we want to do.
Each person is so highly individualistic. It's almost hard to believe sometimes that we are as cohesive as we are. Fred is sort of our consummate musician. He knows everybody in the business. He's played with just about everybody it's important to play with. Just two examples would be he played in the Casals Orchestra and played under Stokowski in the 50s. And he's sort of our resident musical resource man.
I'm trying to score the Vivaldi seasons for brass quintet, and it's an absurd idea, but I'm trying.
Gene is a terribly creative person. If you were to think of like a PR firm, you say, well, he's our creative man. In a sense, for the group, Gene is always thinking so far beyond the confines of where we might be at any given moment.
I work very intuitively, and so I intuit that this is the right thing to do. And if three people agree with me, then it's an easy intuit, and we don't even have to discuss it. If nobody agrees with me, then I have to look at it more closely.
We know each other very well. We know that if we want to annoy someone, we have exactly the right way to do it. But if, on the other hand, we want to get along, we know each other well enough to do that.
Chuck is probably the easiest, because Chuck is very innovative. He jumps very quickly, and if it's a new idea or something exciting, something different, Chuck says, yeah, let's try it.
There's one piece that I'm most anxious, one solo works, since we are discussing solo playing. There's one where I play the solo and also have to sing. It's called When Yuba Plays the Rumba on the Tuba Down in Cuba. It was a piece that came out of the shows in the late 20s, early 30s, I believe. And I don't quite have the right arrangement yet.
I feel Graeme is the antithesis of me in the group. I'm not sure that's true, but this is what I always feel. I always feel that we can talk, and I can talk for an hour, and Graeme can sit there and not even hear a word I said, because it doesn't communicate. It doesn't, you know, he's on the other side of the world, right? So we both have this. I'm sure I'm on the other side of the world to him, too.
I think the image of the horn player in a brass quintet is a very interesting one, because it's a middle voice. I'm always right in the middle between the trumpets and trombone and tuba, both in terms of the actual dynamics of the group and the voicing of the instrument, too.
I'm overseer. I make sure that, for me, I like to help with the direction of the music. I'm very good in the studio. I do nice things with editing and mix down and things that have to do with music recordings, things like that.
And Ron is just a brilliant performer in every respect. Ron can play jazz, and you think that that's all he does. He's a jazz trumpet player.